Prodigal Project, family and friends. Angela here with a word of encouragement for you today. You know, I've been talking to several of you who are out there who are maybe presenting your prodigals for us to be able to encourage and build up and pray for, or maybe those of you who are actively involved in the mission of being intentional in scoping them out. But I just want to kind of give you a little idea of how we are noticing our endeavors working together. Please never consider that what you do is too minute and too small. I read this quote somewhere that says, if you think what you're doing is too small to make an impact, try going to bed at night with a mosquito. Okay? There you go. They make big impacts. And you are making an impact regardless of what you may think or what you may feel, just in the small things that we do. Friday night, I had a lady send me a text message. She had ordered a pizza. And it showed where my son Zach was going to be the deliverer of her pizza. And so she immediately began to send me the text message, and she also screenshot the picture of Zach and showing that he was going to be the deliverer. And she says, we purposely did not leave a tip in our payment because we want to give it to him personally. She said, also, my husband and I have gone outside and we have prayed over our yard and over our front porch because we knew that Zachary would be walking through the yard into the front porch. And we wanted to pray that he would feel peace and that he would feel the love of God. And so that was what they did. Zach delivered his pizza. They spoke to him. They didn't say, hey, we know your mama, we know your daddy. No, they just were customers. They took the pizza, but they knew who he was. They gave him a nice tip. And so then what happened? Well, Monday, Zachary sends me a text message, and he's thinking about his sister Meredith and just asking questions about her and about her book and just, you know, the title of it, because he was with someone and he was sharing with them about his family. So what happened here? Okay, we had someone who was just intentional to just love on Zach. Then we had what God did was he began to take that and he began to rewire Zach's brain. Because whatever a man thinks, that's what he is, because it gets into his heart. And so God is changing the hearts of the prodigals to bring them back home to their families and to their loved ones. And so she rewired his brain by doing something really good towards him. He felt that love. He felt the love of Christ. He might not have realized that's what he was feeling, but he did. And so something began to happen in his mind. He began to think a little bit differently. And so his mind was open to thoughts being deposited by the Holy Spirit about family. And so then from there, it got into his heart, and from his heart he acted, and he began to reach out and began to inquire. And so I want to encourage you, keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to get out there and try to take them down the Romans road of salvation. The Holy Spirit is going to take care of that. You just love on them. You just deposit little things. Give the Holy Spirit something to work with. And then he's going to take it from there. And we just keep loving. Just keep passing the love on. So great job, everyone. Keep it up. You're going to be hearing more testimonies and more stories very similar to this of how the Holy Spirit's just doing this. Go figure. And remember, it's a good time to be you. Let's keep loving them home.